The first time I've ever been truly freaked out. For about 12 years now, I've been a collector of antique mourning items from the mid to late Victorian era. Heirlooms, framed hair, mourning pins, casket plaques, etc. I've had my fair share of unexplainable experiences, weird dreams, things moving, and other things that would be considered paranormal encounters. The more you experience these things, the easier it is to become desensitized to some strange things when they happen. That being said, I recently bought a new antique hairpiece, about a couple months ago. I started to notice some unusual things happening around the house. I thought nothing of it, so I'd always brush it off as another spirit, just keeping to itself. But 2 nights ago, something happened to me that left my heart racing, with a fight or flight feeling that I hated. I will never forget it. I live in a small condo in the largest city in my country, and can sleep through pretty much anything, as I'm used to hearing loud city nightlife through my windows. Nothing wakes me up. I woke up around 300 hours in the morning from a tapping sound on my metal bed frame, accompanied with the most unsettling feeling. Almost like I was being watched. My boyfriend was fast asleep beside me, and just knowing he was beside me definitely calmed me down a little bit, so I tried to go back to sleep. Now, before I explain what happened, I'll tell you that I keep all of my funeral antiques in a glass case, or hanging from a wall in a certain corner of my apartment, beside a lamp. And some of my boyfriend's antique music instruments. About 15 minutes passed, then I suddenly heard a loud bang on an antique drum that he owns. As if someone had just taken their hand and slapped it down with full force. It has a very distinct and unique sound, so I knew right away that's what the sound was, followed by the lamp crashing to the floor. Our bedroom door was shut, and the handle began to slowly keep turning from side to side. It woke us both up, and suddenly everything stopped. We have no pets for the time being, so at first we thought someone was in our apartment. That's when we both took out our phones and communicated to each other via text. Just in case someone really was here and could hear what we were saying. In short, we planned an escape for the worst-case scenario. Crime is definitely not a rare occurrence where I live, so we really wouldn't be surprised if a break-in were to happen at one point. On the count of 3 we both opened our bedroom door, and checked the entire apartment, from top to bottom. Behind doors, in closets, and corners you could theoretically hide in. Our apartment is incredibly small, so it would have been impossible for someone to jump from one hiding spot to the next without getting caught. The front door was locked, and the lock is noisy. So we would have heard it being tampered with if someone had come in and locked it behind them, or whatever else. Absolutely no one was in our apartment that night. It still sends chills up my spine thinking about it.